Caught in Betrayal live. My boyfriend and I were in the middle of a screaming match in his kitchen, the kind where you know you should stop but you can't, when my phone blew up with notifications. I was so caught up in yelling that I almost ignored it, until I saw my name flashing over and over. I glanced down, and there it was, a live stream, tagged with my profile, the title reading the proposal. Complete with a ring emoji. I tapped in, and instantly my heart started hammering. There she was, his other girlfriend, the one I didn't even know existed until 5 seconds ago, grinning and crying as he knelt in front of her, holding out a ring. The comments were already exploding with congratulations and a few confused "wait, isn't that her ex's roommate?" I barely had time to process the video before I saw my own face, well, my tagged handle, pinned to the screen. Maid of honor, me, her caption screamed at the bottom, as if the world should already know I belonged there. I looked up at my boyfriend, who was staring at me, pale and shaking, and for a second, I almost laughed. He opened his mouth to say something, but I beat him to it, shoving my phone in his face and asking, "Did you forget to mention something?" He didn't deny it. He didn't even try to explain. Instead, he just sat down at the table, head in his hands, mumbling about how he never wanted to hurt anyone and it just got out of hand. Meanwhile, my own phone wouldn't stop buzzing, her friends tagging me in posts, people DMing to ask if it was a joke, my own friends sending frantic texts. I felt like the whole world could see me cracking open, raw and exposed, a cruel punchline in someone else's fairy tale. But here's the twist: as I stood there, shaking and humiliated, I realized that I'd ignored every red flag because deep down, I was terrified of being alone. I'd overlooked late nights, weird absences, and half-truths, convinced that loving someone meant forgiving everything. Now, with everyone watching, I saw myself on that screen, not as a maid of honor, but as someone who had finally run out of excuses. I left, not because I wanted revenge, but because I finally wanted to choose myself, even if that meant facing the loneliness I'd spent so long avoiding.